Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back everybody to Dyson Sphere. Okay, so last time we left off, I was just waiting for, some accumulators to actually fill up. And it looks like fairly soon we will be getting some accumulators. Now, before this one starts to actually do things, let's get at least one ILS because we're gonna need it. We're getting very close to the end of this stack, so let's grab 800 of those. Let's enable this. There's an upgrade I want to do over there, but I think that's for a different time. Let's disable that, and yeah, first order of business is to actually move I'm out of belt, I've just realized. Let's grab half the stack here. This looked like a good place. So let's do this. Let's first set the filters. And can I steal everything? Okay, steal that. Break this, and at this point I think I should be able to... Perfect. I wanted to check. And as I thought that's not a good idea. I don't know how far the coverage goes, but I'll keep the structure flat. Yeah, let's do it like this. So this will get an upgrade. And this belt will come over here like this. I need a few more. Okay, so that one is working again. This needs to stay here. It is what it is. If I lose them, I lose them. Nothing I can do about it, unfortunately. The mining area needs to be protected and it's outside of the coverage. What I need to do next is actually uncover all the depots here, and let's figure out a good way to mine everything. Now I can do this, but I'm a bit worried that that's gonna get instantly destroyed. Can I... Is there a place where I can grab that one? Actually, that might be rather good. Really, that's still too far? Quite annoying. Let's try it from this side. Maybe that's a slightly better angle. I should have no issues covering this with a simple blue belt. And I think at this point this should not be no, I need to move that battlefield slightly closer, unfortunately. It just takes too long for the drone to get there. Yeah, again, quite a bit is gonna be outside of the coverage. Where is it? It's over here, but the depots are okay. I'm okay to lose this. Yeah, it is what it is. Who knows, maybe we even managed to get everything out before I get attacked. Oh, what happened here? And I actually wanted to double check. It is purple tech. We want to get to better vein utilization percentage, but well, it's not gonna happen now. Our shield is actually at max capacity, which kind of means I shouldn't need that one. This should be charging at full power. We're finally overproducing electricity. We could even consider storing some accumulators here for when power is low. But anyway, this means we are overproducing. Do I actually have... Okay, I didn't set a filter here. That's okay. Let's do that now. It is orbital collectors. That's requesting. That means that this is not set to provide. Okay, it is providing now. It's all good. So Okay, I was thinking what to do next. And I think that the immediate next priority is gonna be um, to upgrade my science production. Okay, clear this. We have Logibots. Clear. So this one requires electronic circuits and really it already got all the things in. It's annoying. Anyway, so electronic circuits and magnetic coils. That's good. What do I need? I need some belt to begin with. I need some drones. Where's my belt? My belt is over here. I guess I'm still gonna be building with this type of belt for a while now. I am just gonna proliferate primarily on the way out, not in. And look, since I am all the way here, we're very close to having the advanced labs. Okay, over here, this will be hydrogen for once and energetic graphite. Hydrogen, energetic graphite. Okay, the outports should not have bots in them. I forgot to configure those properly, unfortunately. Anyway, this is red matrices. This is... did I put red here? I meant to put blue matrices. Yes, filter. Yes, filter. I need to make hydrogen available to the bots. But do I actually have quantum chips? Not yet. They should start coming through. Planetary base is level 25. Level 25 planetary base should drop everything that is possible. That was our first quantum chip that's on the belt right now, so it's gonna take a while for that to come through. Let's see what else do we need. Not many quantum chips. I will need the matrix labs. I need some of these. Let's get I'll get 1000 for now. They're fairly free, so to speak. Oh, this is actually a small stack. Okay, we just need to wait for the quantum chips to be produced. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna move all the production and probably also move this somewhere else. Make it a bit more scalable in that regard. And also I want to have, so if I'm not mistaken, this will just be production speed. Research speed is 60 hashes. Yeah, so the research speed doesn't change. It's still gonna be 60 hashes per second. So there's no reason to, as far as I can tell at least, to upgrade the research to Matrix Labs. But science production will actually be slightly faster. That's annoying. Also, I didn't realize that this is not connected here. And also I don't have hydrogen. Plenty of hydrogen. Oh. I need to think how I'm gonna do this, because if I put a chest here, I allow this to store hydrogen, let's say a few stacks. Let's set the filter before I do that again. And I put a provider hat here. What's gonna happen is it's gonna actually create an infinite loop here. Although this should be a self-feeding loop, so this will actually kill production here. Maybe that's a good thing. Let's keep it like that. Yeah, let's keep it like that. So that creates an infinite loop, but this storage tank will definitely be able to sustain. So one last thing I want to do over here is okay, there we go. That's what I wanted to do. This is now fed by a blue belt, which means that this fills up almost instantly. This will make all of this stop, but I do have plenty of fuel stockpiled, so I'm not worried about that. What we want to do is stop utilizing hydrogen from those plants. Okay, so this will make this one. Actually, no, that was wrong. I will want to potentially put a second row of replacing item. Fair enough. Do you have bots? Yes, you do. I might have to consider. Okay, for now. I will do this temporary setup. Okay, so this should. Is this one not working? Oh, because I have polluted the belt, that's why. You know what? I'll just make some more labs. I'll just make some regular labs for now. There's plenty of resources. I don't need to worry about that. Well, maybe iron is not so plentiful, but it is what it is. These ones actually want to proliferate on the way out. Because those are only used in the labs, and well, if I can not have proliferation on the labs, that's one less thing to worry about. Oh. Yeah, I don't need this one anymore. This whole production chain is gonna go away. Okay, nothing there. Let's get the correct filter. Okay, I need to clean up my inventory a bit. Probably the easiest way to do that is with a battlefield station. Really? Okay, much better. And I'm gonna try to get rid of the things I will very likely never need when building. Can already make a few labs. I don't know why my frame rate is so bad. Most likely because these guys are attacking. Okay, so this one is completely dead. We can start looking at actually making planetary defenses. Quite nice that they haven't destroyed anything yet, but there's still time. Let's get rid of that. So electronic circuits, I kind of remember I had quite a few of. 6K, 7K. Do I get rid of everything here? Sure, let's go with this. Yeah, it was expected. That's the power plant. We'll see, whatever they destroy we can rebuild. It's not gonna be the end of the world. I just have the yellow means to rebuild. How tall is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Huh. For some reason I thought that this would actually look different. Do I not have the 7th? That's a bit annoying. It's gonna take a while. Are those chips now? I'm very likely gonna forget about upgrading this one. Speaking of upgrading, we are out of upgrades. I do think I need to get to destroyers before I can engage the dark fog in space. And maybe even regardless of that, we need to unlock a few things here to allow more advanced items to drop. And well, next focus is gonna be the gravity matrix in terms of research. Okay, the research chain is quite long. So this one's already unlocked. Let's go down. Oh, my bad. This one we should be able to do faster. Cashmere crystal is a yellow one as well. Okay. Really? That's yellow technology as well? Is this yellow? This is yellow. Okay, I'll queue up all the yellow research. I'll do that and then we should be able to start getting green tech. That's gonna unlock a few very useful researches. That's a full research queue. Okay, I did that. Oh, really? Am I out of those things? I might be running low on them. Which would not be... Which would not be great. They're still attacking, so... do I close this? Okay, red signs here can be fully decommissioned. Okay, this one. Goes over here. This one is no longer needed. Was this splitting anywhere else? I don't think this was splitting anywhere. This was coming from over here. This node is fully gone. We're nearing the end of the raid. Which means that I can prepare to start getting energetic graphite in. So last thing I want to do here is get the red tech, the yellow tech working. Now I don't know if this was more work than copy pasting the other recipe or not. I kind of guess it wasn't, because I don't have to move resources randomly. It is what it is. Yes, filter. You're providing. You're requesting. You're requesting. Okay, no, this is not working as I expected. This buffer would need to be full, which is not gonna happen. Okay, let's decomp that one. Which means that this will only provide hydrogen over here, which means that all my techs should be working. Last one is yellow, but I need to redo. Okay, we have yellow. This connects over here. Let's I was wondering earlier where my red sans packs went. I was just like, yeah, maybe it just meant to behave like that. This one can be removed. This one can be removed. So can this one? We'll continue producing titanium crystals. Although we are out of titanium, I might need to set up an ILS for that one as well. At the beginning, we'll probably be able to get away with just having the one ILS. No titanium crystals? I would have thought I had some titanium crystals in my inventory. This is actually... this is meant to be a provider. I still have items here. Plenty. So I'll turn that off for now. Oh. Obviously this works much better when I have I'm delivering all the sans packs, just one of them. that's working. It's... I find it very interesting that they didn't destroy this bit. I am mining everything. That one's out, but we should be fine. How am I doing with planetary shield? I lost a bit of electricity there, but nothing too crazy. Glass is full. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, this is meant to be a 3. And we're gonna be doing the depots. Well, I was mistaken. Steel and stone. So okay, I didn't in the right order. You're gonna be accepting only tier 2 depots. And I'll just do a stone storage somewhere. At the back there. That's come on, give me 3 of these or 4 of them. I'm getting pretty close to having this one's filled up as well, but let's see. I really doubt I'm ever gonna get this one's filled up. So I'll just reuse this space for glass. Am I ever gonna actually use this much glass? Maybe. Never say never, I guess. Okay, that takes care of that bit. Now, one thing I definitely want to do is upgrade my fuel. And I do want 2 ILSs before heading out here. So, okay, first thing is first, fuel upgrade. I'll just get 30. Yet, how many do I have? As many orbital characters as I can get my hands on. Yet one more ILS. Hopefully it's a 3, not a 4. So we're gonna start getting cashmere crystals through. I want to get interstellar vessels. It was a 3. I need thrusters. Processors, and last one is steel bars. There we go. Okay, that was just preemptively until we get back. So I have 6 of these, I have the fuel, I'm not under threat technically. Okay. I didn't fully consider this. I always thought the drones would be able to keep up. I am low on diamonds as well. Low on blue tech, really? Interesting. I thought one inserter would be able to keep up. Obviously I was wrong. Yet again. Three items here: titanium, hydrogen, and ice. And this is gonna be mode demand for everything. I'll let them fully fill this depot. That's all we need. It's annoying. And it's very annoying that it was the only one that was actually mining that hopper node. Almost done. So first stop is gonna be right over here. Let's try to hit the equator. You can kind of see where the equator is because the lines are running longitudinally. Is this? No. It is that one. We have fire ice, we have orbital collectors. Place 8 of these, and yeah, the difference is that with this fuel I'm actually recharging even when I'm flying here. If I switch to this fuel just for demonstration purposes, my energy bar would be going down, and you're gonna be able to see that just a second. Well, actually this is draining quite slow, so maybe not even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, these are 8 stations, which is more than enough. We should be seeing vessels fairly soon. I'm wondering what... Oh, those are probably the... So interesting. I don't think this was meant to happen, but I'm actually seeing the health bars of my laser turrets from a different planet. Because I'm in close proximity. Okay, that is not great. Let's see if I can avoid engaging that hive. The randomness here was actually... I shouldn't be complaining overall. I had a very good RNG with this run. But the fact that I have 2 hives on very low orbit means that the center of the system will be more than often blocked. Which is, again, yeah, it's a bit annoying, it's a bit inconvenient, but nothing too bad. And I am hoping that I'm able to get to the cover of the planet before they actually kill me. They started shooting already. But yeah, I made it here in time. We can probably see them fully scrambled. And it was actually the Alpha Hive. Okay, so yeah, this is the difference between this fuel and this fuel. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, I've actually realized that I've configured that station poorly. Why do I say that? Is because I want to have as... Really, again? I want to have as little pre-mined ore as possible. Saying that, okay, very hard to tell, but I did limit all of the chests now. Come on, fat fingers. So this should be just 1k. Oh, how much do I have stored? I have 6, that's 6k here times 4, that's 24k. Really wish I would have picked up all of my blue belt. Oh well, I'll just do this with yellow belt for now. I'll do the same thing for copper, just to make it available. You can press the R key to change the way the system auto computes the rotations or the placement of the belt. It is a yellow belt, so one inserter will be more than enough, but again, let's make sure we do not mine more than we need. That one is fully mined. No, actually it's not fully mined. Any chance we can... get more out? Oh no, it does say 1 copper vein. Hopefully I have enough belt to do this. Not much help. I could also move my accumulator production over here where I have plenty of resources. Okay, but now we need to immediately get back to this one. And I need to limit the import of copper and titanium ore. I don't think I'm gonna be attacked. I didn't check for it, but yeah, no, I'm fairly safe. Okay, so this one limit to 1000, and I tried to match this as much as I could. I guess this is gonna be considered good enough. Okay, this one we actually need to set filters. This should keep my titanium production steady for a very long time. Okay, this is the belt I just forgot to decommission apparently. And so we should be receiving copper soon. And yeah, I am wondering why I've cleared out that belt. That's good. This is set to take precedence, so I'm not gonna be consuming copper over here unless copper ore unless I'm running out of copper. We're out of yellow science, which is somewhat expected. I do not want to produce yellow science. This thing over here is no longer needed. Okay, that's almost full of copper ILS now. I will maybe keep these ones up and running. How am I doing with steel? Yes. We can definitely decommission that one. Pretty sure I am full of gears as well. Do I need to get rid of anything else? It feels like my inventory is clogged. I actually do need to keep iron plates because, as you've all seen, I am running out more often than not. That would have worked, but this looks better. I do not want to waste time to redo this bit, so I'll just do this for now. I should be able to configure that at any point in time. Okay, let's see what is overflowing. Copper is overflowing. Well, that's a nice surprise, I guess. So that's one down, the other one is stone. This is used purely for construction, so the amount of stone I have now is very likely gonna be enough to get me through this whole playthrough. Maybe at some point if we go really long into the game, it might run out, and at that point we can just let it resume again. But yeah, that's probably enough for now. So too many chips. What else do I have too many of? Looks good, I think. I am getting cashmere crystals. But cashmere crystals I should be able to filter. Let's do this here. Crystal. Having a shortcut here would be really cool. I have processors, I don't know if I want to use them right now to upgrade the labs. Maybe. Let's say that I'm gonna forget about that one, so let's upgrade the red one. Red is full, yellow is not great. We have labs. How am I doing over here? You know what? 7 is... Seven is too many. There's still gonna be a bit of... Oh, that's quite interesting. I didn't expect the problem to be the rings. What am I lacking here? I'm lacking particle containers. Okay. Let's go, hopefully for the last time, fix the wind turbine. Fix the miner. Oh no, that's it. This thing over here can definitely go away. That's filled to the brim. Last thing is I actually want to move the ore somewhere safe. But my station is full. How can I move that ore? Oh wow! Yeah, that's the problem. I cannot actually activate the turrets because they're gonna just start firing at random. But I think that this was an accident. Okay. Really? So if I do this and I put a hat on this one, let's filter so we don't get any surprises. Just filter. You're gonna be a provider. Hopefully I'm gonna be able to transport everything back. 40 vessels incoming. The attacks are getting stronger. But I don't think they're strong enough that I need to worry about them. Just yet. Okay, there is a bit of excess ore. What do I do with this? Well, first of all, here gets this dismantled. I don't want to be randomly pulling aggro. I'm just gonna leave that chest over there. It is what it is. For some reason I thought I had only 4 chests there, and I knew that 2 of them were not full. But yeah, now that I think about it, well, there are 4 chests, not okay. Something's not right. There is another battlefield around here. Yes. right? Is it on this planet? That's not protected, apparently. Barely, but that's just gonna annoy me for a long time. Anyway, let's not focus on that before now. Okay, I'll preemptively build I will preemptively build my what color is it? Red? I think it's no, green. I think it's green. Green research pack, which I shouldn't be able to select yet. Missing 3. Can I build 3 of these? Yes, I can. How far? I still have quite a bit of space here. So next thing we want to build is we want to start consuming ice. We're doing that in a chemical facility. I have no idea how many ingredients the chemical plant requires. It's 4 ingredients. So let's go ahead, build build some of those. I need more chests and I need more splitters. I needed to do this sooner or later regardless, might as well do it now. There we go. So chemical plants, steel, stone, glass circuits. Circuits, steel, stone, and last one was glass. And you're gonna be producing chemical facilities. Let the bots everywhere, I guess. I want to build these ones. So let's go ahead, set the recipes first. Oil extractor. oil refinery and fractioner. So this is electric motors instead of steel. Iron, stone, electric motor, electric circuits. Iron, stone, electric motors, and electric circuits. So those are the water pumps. Steel, stone, circuit boards, and plasma exciters. Plasma exciter, steel, stone, and circuit boards. Okay, that is the oil extractor. Next up is the oil refinery. Steel, stone, circuit boards, and plasma exciters. Oh, I think I just set another one that had the same recipe. Steel, stone, plasma exciters, and circuit boards. That's good. Let's set this one up as well. Steel, stone, glass, and processors. I generally don't want to overuse processors right now, but processors, steel, glass. Oh, steel is missing. Insufficient logibots. Okay, that's good. I don't want to keep that one anymore. Really? I cannot place either of them. It's gonna drive me crazy. I don't think anything else is outside of shield coverage. I would be wrong by saying that. Will they destroy belt? I don't think they would destroy belt. I hope they wouldn't destroy belt because I'm not gonna redo that belt. Next focus is going to be setting up some plasma turrets, some planetary defenses, because eventually they will be getting too much for my planetary shield to just take in. Oh, okay. So these things finally finished, which is somewhat expected. Yeah, the whole coal supply in this galaxy is only here, which makes me want to do one last thing. I'm using energetic graphite here for plastic and also for this. This one I'm gonna get rid of immediately. This one I need to start using available resources. From the dark fog. Okay, first thing is first. Really, I'm not storing any of them. It is what it is. So the ice is all the way over here. If I'm gonna build here, I need to build a fairly long chain. At the same time, this is a permanent structure, which is not ideal. Let's build here. You know what? We can build here. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. It is a bit of an awkward one, but the reason why I actually want to build here is because it's gonna provide hydrogen in very close proximity. Yeah, I'll do the build here. I will not proliferate anything. This is an infinite resource. There's no point in proliferating this. Outputs. Reverse path. Go crazy on how much you store. I don't remember the recipe, so I have to very quickly look here. It's 2 carbon. So this means that this is gonna be the hydrogen, this is gonna be the carbon. Graphene is what I meant to say, and you're gonna be requesting fire ice. Again, go crazy. Gas filter provider. Gas filter. And this is worth... I actually don't have a choice on how I'm gonna build this. I cannot rotate it like this, unfortunately, so it needs be over here, but maybe what I could do is actually do a double build. Just to save up on some space. And the way we're gonna do that is like this. Make sure that those are lined up. And just copy paste this one to nicely line up over here. I'm gonna move it to the middle row. This way I can place the next one over here without having overlapping issues. So over here I'll make sure that the belts extend just one space extra. You'll see why in just a second. I could probably use, so this is 1 per second. This requires 1 per second. So this is more than enough. Output on the inner one, 1 per second is more than enough. Those are outputs. This is outputs on the further one. Oh, almost done a very bad thing. So output graphene, output hydrogen. I'll use the fast ones just to keep it consistent. There should be this thing should be enough, and if I've done everything correctly I should be able to copy paste this. Maybe it was over on the other side. Let's see, will this work now? That's definitely not correct. They are connected. All I need to do now is actually provide fire ice to the bots, which is extremely easy to do. Hopefully. good. I don't need to fill this up too much. But I do want to set a filter. Provide. I'll use more drones here because my drones are still very low level. And let's see. I might have to cancel my research queue to upgrade my distribution range. It is fairly expensive though. It is fairly expensive, so I want to do that. These are very expensive as well at the same time, so I don't know. Let's see if I have enough coverage. This wouldn't be completely this wouldn't completely lack interest because well, I need to take into account power consumption the more drones I put into the system. Obviously, I've done them the other way around. Graphene over here. What? I did manage to screw them up. Anyway, this should be working now. Interesting. Okay, with this being done, right now I don't have a constant source of usage for my graphene. Nor do I have a constant source of usage for my hydrogen. But first things first, let's completely disable this one. You're gonna be a requester from now on. We have 2 available routes. Reverse path, because you're gonna be providing graphene over here. Okay, stone we don't really care that much about. Titanium? How bad is it? Titanium we have 1.6k, so it's not abundant, but not that bad either. The reason why I'm looking at that is I'm wondering if I should be proliferating any of this. I'm currently not, which I think it's the correct way. I'm not expecting this to run anytime soon, but when this starts running, hopefully I have a decent supply of combustible units, so I don't require any more coal to be used here. Unipolar magnets are used over here. Do I want to actually create a supply for a production line for this? Particle containers are going to be widely used. Hydrogen is now very widely used, which is problematic. Okay, so we have the control panel for distribution systems, and this is a new addition. I didn't have this when I first played, but this is gonna allow us to see how is our hydrogen being used, where is our hydrogen being used. And we have 3 exports and just 1 consumer. That 1 consumer is here, which now should have a ton of hydrogen. I'm wondering if I can set any sort of priorities here. We do have pairing. Always display pairing. Okay, so that's gonna show a direct line from one place to the other. I need to figure something out. I need to figure something out because the hydrogen is gonna overflow the system. Potentially so will carbon. done here. Yeah, I now remember when I was surprised last time that this actually works. Let's not unnecessarily use electricity when I don't need to. Yeah, so we can see that this is already full. I'll need to set up some way to burn the hydrogen and potentially also the graphene. Oh, nice. Strange matter was just added to the menu. And we've just produced strange matter. That was very fast. And obviously we'll need to stockpile. Because we're gonna use a lot of strange matter for our green matrices. Yeah, we need strange matter and we need diamonds here. We'll see what we can do about diamonds, but that's gonna take us very close to gravity matrix. I don't know if we get graviton lens from the dark fog. I don't believe we will get graviton lenses from the dark fog, which is quite unfortunate, but it is what it is. That's full as well. Okay, build one more. Right, I wanted to get 50 of those and 167. Make an even 200. Still is gonna overflow soon as well. I really wish I would have left a row there to make some more chests, but I haven't, so we'll just have to work with that. I am running out of belt. You know what? Okay, that's a good number. Can I go? Okay, I can go below. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I need to go below. This is much better. I want to have inserters. Just go 100 to 200. And splitters. As well. Last one. Which one do I use a lot of? I use quite a few bots. don't want to go above 200. Logistics are enabled, but I don't have bots in most of those. Oh no, I actually do. I actually do have bots for almost all of them. Okay, that's good. Is this one not working? Still because I didn't give drones. So why am I not getting belts? Oh, did I already got the belts? So if I keep it down to just one stack, I can use this one over here as the toolbar, which will make a bit more room in my inventory, which is the only reason why I've actually done that. Anyway, this is gonna be another 2 build. And I think it's gonna be another build without proliferation. We'll get some copper, we'll get some unipolar magnets. Yes filter, and where are we producing these replicators? Nice. Is this the right line? It kind of feels correct. Do the alt recipe. What's the ratio here? So it's 4 seconds. I need 10 magnets. This is 3 trips per second per grid. So this is 3 per second. 3 times 4, that's 12 to 10. I need to invert those belts though. That one's done. This one is copper. Let's unlock it. And you know what? This is the only usage I have for unipolar magnets as far as I'm aware. So why not let Do not let them drag as much as they need. Oh really, I cannot use them from over there? That part I didn't remember. Close. So I think I need to copy about that much. Now for some reason I thought I can, but apparently doesn't work that way. Actually, I didn't fully think this through, did I? This is draining 2.5 per second. So this belt is enough for just 2 machines. So this is 5 per second, 10, 20 per second. What's the speed for this one? 30 per second. I'm pretty sure the bots will not be able to keep up. But anyway, I'll stockpile that for a bit. And that should give me a good supply of ILSs and planetary logistics. I'm just looking at what recipes I could use the hydrogen in. See if I have any opportunities other than just completely wasting it. It will be used for cashmere crystals. Actually, that's not a bad thing to consider right now. I will need a lot of cashmere crystals. I can start stockpiling. It's gonna take care of my surplus of hydrogen, surplus of graphene, and take care of the grating crystals. They destroyed that one again, and I don't have resources, but well, actually, is this a 5? Yes, this is a 5. There's just a few recipes in the game that actually require five items. This is one of them. I could do them somewhere different, or I could overreach a bit. Oh. It took them a while to destroy that. How's my shield holding? 100 gigajoules. They are down to the final phase of the attack, at least. So let's have a quick look over here. See if I can do anything to potentially squeeze one other thing in. Two, and 3. This was long overdue. 2 and 3. So, this is the first one I want to take care of. It's plasma turrets. And yeah, the question was, can I do anything over here? And as it turns out, there is an opportunity. So let's set the titanium glass over here like that. I can loop this back around. Looks perfect to me. You're requesting... that's correct. Okay, that worked. It does require me deleting a power pole over there that I need to replace now. But I don't see that as being a big issue. So let's see what else I need. Rings, plasma exciter, processor, and titanium. It's a pretty big order, but I'm not gonna be building that many. Titanium bars, I believe, was the last one. So we have titanium bars, we have processors, correct? We have rings and we have plasma exciters. We don't have power over there anymore. But I could even potentially alter the original blueprints to move the power pole over here, which would still be within this blueprint. Okay, I think that those vessels actually got late here, and the attack is, yeah, the attack is going away. We've lost 200 gigajoules, so I think that this is coming just at the right time. Deuterium is being low. Will I be able to make Missed a few of those. Yes, I can. Has the correct filter. It will request. No logistic bots. Okay, let's give logistic bots. And I'll just put a splitter over here. Over there. Let's find a better place. What is that? Okay, I think that this will work now. Good. Let's do input priority. Is okay over here. I found it. Oh, yes, I did say that I do not have enough resources to build that. What happened there? This one over here to connect. Okay. Some progress is being made. We are consuming the unipolar magnets now. I'm actually out of unipolar magnets. Did I stop? No, no. We're still getting unipolar magnets. $32 per minute. That's not a lot. Recipe is locked, so we're actually getting minus 60%, which is rather annoying. Cashmere is quite low. This one is a decent amount, I guess. But yeah, I should be okay to remove that one now. I was considering doing cashmere crystals as well. It's not gonna be a permanent fix, but it's a good usage for both of those, and it frees up my grating crystals, of which I have a lot. Where is this being done? This is assembler recipe, which is nice, and yeah, it's a 3. It's one of the first 3s that I'm actually building. Again, I don't think I'm gonna be proliferating this. Let's have a quick look at ratios. Cashmere crystal. So hydrogen and grating crystals are gonna be on the inner belts. Output is on the outer belt. And I need at least tier 2 inserters. Do I need tier 3 for hydrogen? I need 3 per second. No, I don't. But actually no, over here. Yeah, I think that this is gonna be good enough. So over here we have grating crystals. They're over here, full. This one we have excess of, so we should be good to do this. And gas filter. Similarly. Let's do, I don't know. Nope. That's the wrong way around. Okay, and is that enough? At least for now, I think that's enough. We're liking a few inserters. Provider, just go crazy. I'm more than happy to stockpile the grating crystals. We have drones to deliver both. Oh. Okay. I forgot to change the filters. That was not cool. So we have 2 consumers now. That's good. Let's take a look over here. 3 requesters. 3. Where's the third one? Oh, right. The belts. That one and that one. We're producing this in the farm and over here. And we have a lot of graphene. Okay, I think that the last thing for today is going to be to set up the inserter assembly line, sorter assembly line. I'm gonna set up the stacks as well, because why not? So this is going to be electric motor and tier 1s. Let's filter and make sure not to overproduce these ones. This is with EM turbines. So requesting this, outputting this, and we just need EM turbines to upgrade. There we go. I'll leave those one as they are. This is rings and processors. Okay, that's blue, that's white, and I probably have a huge deficit of rings now, amongst other things. How am I doing with processors? I have 0, and I have 0 because I'm out of microcrystalline components. I do have a lot of silicon and a lot of copper, so I should do a production chain for those as well. Maybe it's time to reconsider the position for this build, because if I'm gonna be doing rockets, I'm not gonna be using this pattern anymore. Yeah, I would definitely want to consume more resources. We're still producing some yellow science. Bottleneck on diamonds. I don't think I'm gonna run out of hydrogen here, no matter how much I'm utilizing. So this will fill up this one. Kind of annoying that I'm wasting 300 inserters over here, but it's not that big of a cost. 0.2. This is actually an even bigger cost. I do have some resources backed up here. 200, 400 in total. So these stacks should actually run quite smoothly after I finish the gravitational thingies. Do I have... I have 5 of those. What am I low on? I'm low on, as expected, rings. The rings are not that expensive to make. I actually have more or less all the ingredients. So... Oh, I thought I was in map mode. Maybe... For the starter base, this is not gonna be expanded, so maybe I'm just gonna double up here with a couple more builds to do rings. I should have... do I have space here? No, because... Oh no, actually I do have, because these are wider than the assemblers. Are they wider? I'm hoping that they're wider, but... Yep, they are wider by actually 2 spaces, so I can do something here for rings, and maybe for microcrystalline components. Maybe even for carbon nanotubes. I don't know if I am lacking carbon nanotubes now or not, but yeah, the main goal for this series was to start using the fire ice. And again, hydrogen over here we have a lot of. And we have that much that I should actually be considering burning this. It's 9 megajoules. It's gonna burn quite fast, so I would ideally do something with belts over here, but we could definitely boost our power production in thermal plants. It's 100% burn, but it's basically the same, actually slightly better than combustible units when it comes to burning, and we have an infinite amount of right now. We are overproducing even. I'm gonna research to see if there's any way to do priorities here. I don't think there's a way, but yeah, it would be really nice to give less priority to the burner, at least from over here. So again, as long as we empty this one out, we will be able to always restock from the ILS. So something to consider, something to look into. Full with carbon, which is good. This, even at such a short distance, this is not working fast enough. I could potentially double this up with another chest. But yeah, something to consider for the next episode. Next one, I'm gonna be focusing on setting up defenses. That's gonna mean, first of all, probably rings and microcrystalline components. I do think I need those, but I will need to set up plasma capsule production, which is what? Rings, graphene, we have a lot of, and deuterium, for which we also have a lot of. So the build for plasma capsules should be actually very fast. I will be decommissioning the rocket production. We haven't used rockets in a long time. We have a healthy stock of. I do want to make that build over here. And the reason is because all my deuterium is going to be produced here, at least for now. I don't want to move the build, and it's quite a lot of deuterium to move. So yeah. So that's an easy build. After that, we're probably gonna set up defenses somewhere around I think on this circle. To do a full round on this circle, potentially another full round on this circle, so we can always have a nice clean supply of maybe do PLS transport, because belting it would be rather wasteful. Maybe even ILS. We can set up the IL. Generally, we have ILSs set up over here. I don't remember if it's on this line or on this line. I'll have to remember which one is the one that actually fits the ILSs nicely. Make them available from wherever we're building them. Just build them somewhere here. So that's gonna be our planetary defenses. Set up hydrogen burning, and well, hopefully by that time we'll have gravity matrices unlocked. Gravity matrix will lead into destroyers, and once we have destroyers and a few upgrades into our belt, we're gonna be attacking. Well, first of all, we need to clean up this system, and we will be looking at cosmic exploration and figuring out what other resources we need. I kind of want to get sulfuric acid, if not anything else. Maybe even set up a deuterium transport chain, which is another very nice and easy infinite resource. But yeah, this is probably a few streams down the line. We still have plenty to work on. The space fleet is gonna be extremely expensive, and I think I need to get to at least this one to be able to fight the dark fog. So we need this upgrade, we need combat drone, attack speed, combat drone durability, yeah, quite a few upgrades. I think plasma weapon classifies either as explosive or energy. So upgrades here, not necessarily mandatory, but actually wouldn't hurt. And yeah, well, this is quite a bit of research. We'll see how it goes. Until then, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the stream, and yeah, see you here next time.